Today I am shopping at the Tanger Outlets here in Sevierville, Tennessee, and that means it's tax-free weekend. It is tax-free for back to school, including clothing, computers, shoes, and school supplies. I'm going to show you what that includes here and where you can shop. So I usually like to park right when you drive into the outlets. I like to park in this area right here because for me personally, I can start my way at one of my favorite stores here, Lululemon, and then walk my way all the way around through the outlets and make my way back to where I parked, which is usually this area here. So as I walk by Lululemon, this is actually a change I've noticed. I did not notice last time I was here. This used to be Victoria's Secret, so it looks like they have closed down, no longer here. Not sure what will open up in its place, and we'll be moving on. There's a Journeys here. I do remember Journeys used to be a really popular store when I was in high school. And Sunglass Hut. Another thing that's really nice about the outlets here is that it is all covered. So if you're here and you're wondering what to do on a rainy day, this is a great option for you because you can walk the entire outlets and it's completely covered and you don't have to worry about the rain. Here's Hot Topic, and ahead we got It's Sugar and Taylor I see ahead as well. Really something for everyone. North Face has a nice store here, pretty decent size, and they have some really nice sales also to check out. So back to the tax-free weekend, which is only this weekend in Tennessee. That includes, as I mentioned, clothing, school supplies, shoes, and computers. Now, one thing to mention about the clothing is it needs to be under $100 in order to qualify for the tax-free. So, for example, you can't go into North Face, buy a $150 coat, and get it tax-free. So, something to keep in mind. And if you need a break, you can even do a moonshine tasting here at Smith Creek. A lot of various shoe options, including Crocs here, that you can take advantage of. Kids that are going back to school or your kids need clothes, Janie and Jack is a really nice upper scale outlet for kids. And right next door we got Torrid and Lids. Pretty good size store for Tommy Hilfiger here. They actually have a whole corner location. Really, really nice. And if you're coming in from out of town and you don't have a vehicle, you can take one of these trolleys and come shop. And then crossing over, when you pass Tommy Hilfiger, you see Banana Republic, another one of the stores that I like to go to. This is a large store too for them, for an outlet. And they always have really nice deals as well. So worth checking out if you do like Banana Republic. So I'm going to try and show you as much as I can here. There's a lot of stores here, so I probably will miss some, but hopefully you see some that you like so that if you are in town this weekend for the tax-free days, you can take advantage and do some shopping because there's some great deals. Nice thing too is that there are restrooms conveniently located at a lot of the corners within this area, and there's some food. There's Subway, Mama De Luca's Pizza, and Froyo's. So there's a few different restaurants and a few quick options for food and wine sampling. More shoe options. So there's New Balance, there's Lane Bryant, and the Fudgery ahead. And I see Merrill, great outdoor shoe apparel, hiking. Here's Route 21. So coming up ahead, there's Kirkland's here, although it's not included in the tax-free days. It's a great home decor place to check out while you're here, and they always have good deals, so worth popping in there as well. So I've made my way all the way around. I came from that corner over there where the Pizza Mia is and Subway, and I've been completely enclosed above, and as you can see that there are some clouds today, and I'm not worried about the rain. One of the other larger stores here is the Old Navy. So if you like Old Navy, this is a great outlet. It's actually one of the largest locations that I have seen. There's an Alfred Dunner. There's a Legs, Hanes, and Bali store. Or is it Bali? I'm not sure. And then right ahead, another larger store for shoes. It's Rack Room Shoes. They have everything from Crocs to tennis shoes to boots and even dress shoes. So worth checking out if you need shoes or anyone in your household needs shoes. Right next to Rack Room is one of my personal favorites. It's the Disney Outlet store, which is one of the few left in the country. If you know that they have removed quite a few of the Disney outlets. So this is definitely a must stop if you're here. And as you walk out of the Disney store, to the left is Xperia Ocean Journey. I have not been there yet. I have heard great things about it. It's on my list to get to at one point. Another newer attraction here. And ahead I see Direct Tools and Talbots and SAS Shoes. Let's go ahead. So at this corner again, Direct Tools, SAS Shoes, Talbots. And then right next door is this store that was new to me when I moved to this area. It's Earthbound Trading. They have some really cool, funky types of clothes. I like going in there. They have some pretty nice decor as well. But for clothing, that of course participates. And there's Southern Tide and Box Lunch, which is one of the sister companies to Hot Topic. They have some pretty cool Loungeflies. And I see they have a Deadpool and Wolverine shirt. New movie. Here's the Loft. As you can see, I walked on the outside because it's not raining, but nice to know that there is that covering if it does rain. And right next door is Junction 35 Distillery. I have not been here to eat. If you have, let me know what you think. It is one of the newer restaurants here. I'd like to check it out at one point. And they have their menu right on the door. Junction 35 is actually one of the few sit-down places that you have here at the outlets. So kind of nice. I was really happy to see it when they did come in, because after a long day of shopping, it's kind of nice just to sit down and have a nice meal. So I can see some people are looking at the menu right now, but it's nice. You can walk by, check out the menu, see if it's something that you like, and grab a bite to eat. But I'm not quite ready for dinner yet, so I'm going to keep moving along and showing you guys what else is here. Here is Simply Southern. I love their colors and their designs. It reminds me of Lily Pulitzer, if you're familiar. Store, there's Vera Bradley and Sperry. And there's a Clark's, and there's J. Hardy, which is a really nice store. They have multiple types of brands. They tend to specialize more in the outdoor type of apparel. So if you're looking at Huck, Olakai, North Face, Chubby's, they have those types of brands. So this is a new store right passing J. Hardy here. It's Boho Collective, and it looks like a boutique store for women. Looks like a really cute store. Here's Lucky Brand and Vineyard Vines in the corner. I found a lot of really cute things at Vineyard Vines. And another nice thing too, as you're walking around, this outlet is very easy to walk, as you can see. But if you get thirsty and it's muggy like it is today, you can stop and grab a beverage. They have these cool vending machines all throughout. So I know I mentioned that Victoria's Secret earlier at the beginning of our travels next to Lululemon had closed. Pink is still here, so that's good to know. If you have someone on your list that you're shopping back to school, you can still go into the Pink outlet, which is a pretty large store as well. Gap is right next to Pink. And moving along here, I see Asics, and I see a restroom right ahead. So there is no really shortage of restrooms, which is nice. I've passed 3 of them so far. And passing a Yankee, which of course does not apply to the tax-free this weekend, but Johnson & Murphy does. Fantastic shoes, dress shoes, daily shoes, and Fossil. Fossil has some great accessories. Could have some back-to-school items. Don't know if they have any apparel. And I knew I could smell Auntie Anne's and Cinnabon. I could smell that a block away. So if you need a snack, they have their doors open. I swear it smells so good, but you know what? It always smells better than it tastes, at least for me. All right, right ahead of me is Carter's Babies and Kids. And then Express. This was my store in high school. I feel like this is where I shopped. Here's Pandora. And K Jewelers is right here. Give you an idea of where I'm at. There is Ripley's Super Fun Zone Arcade and Mini Golf. Ahead over there. Finish our loop on this side, and then we'll go across and finish through the final loop. Here's Chico's and Sunglass Hut. Oh, we missed Brighton. There is a Brighton outlet here as well. More vending machines and Polo Ralph Lauren. The Adidas outlet is kind of tucked away at the front of the outlets that I think it's often missed, as well as Vans. There's one I always forget about that is here, and then Under Armour right next door. The very top of the outlets, there is of course Starbucks. We're gonna go in. I need a drink. Okay, I'm out of Starbucks, got my drink, tried something new. I got the Grande Chai Caramel Frappuccino, so kind of a dessert. I already had dinner, so it'll be a nice treat. So orienting ourselves again, just to let you know where we are at. Here in the corner is Under Armour, and then there's an Aerie, a Converse, a Kate Spade, Tory Burch, Birkenstock, Aerie, and the Jared. So we're not going to walk over there, but I'm going to walk around this way and show you the rest of the stores wrapped around in front of Ripley's. So here's this big Under Armour they recently redid. Really did a nice job in here. They have apparel and shoes in there. So in this corner here, where Ripley's is, there's a few other stores, starting out with American Eagle. There's the Levi outlet, Claire's, Jockey, Huck, Aeropostale, and Skechers all the way at the end. I do know that this American Eagle usually has a line in front of it. That's how busy it is, especially during peak times during the tax-free this weekend. And then turning around, wrapping around here is Coach. They have a pretty large store also. So I'm typically not a fan of Frappuccinos, but this is actually really good. I got the chai cream Frappuccino. Very light, not too sweet, because I'm not a fan of sweet drinks. It's pretty good. Here's the Columbia outlet. Pretty nice size as well. Shoes, apparel, and accessories. And then moving around, one of the other restaurants that I did not mention is the Chop House that they have here in the center. Another sweet treat location, Ben & Jerry's, and it is starting to rain as I expected for it to. So we're gonna go back underneath. So to give you an idea of where we're at, where Ben & Jerry's is, right across is where Tommy Hilfiger is early on when we started our tour. And then in the distance over there, with the point, you can see that's Lululemon. There's the beef jerky experience and another Sunglass Hut. There's Reebok. Francesca's, another store that I really like. Great women's apparel and restrooms right next door. Another fragrance outlet, and can't forget Bird's Cookies. Come in here and try their samples if you haven't. They're delicious. Back to our ending point is Nike. They have a large factory store here. I've gotten some nice shoes there, and Nike is right across where we started at Lululemon. So I didn't want to forget to mention Grunt Style is kind of tucked away next to the Nike outlet here in the corner, right next to the Gadgets as Seen on TV. And that'll do it today. Thanks for coming along on my shopping journey. I didn't purchase anything today. Enjoyed my Frappuccino drink, but I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and please do consider subscribing for more adventures in the area And remember, it is not the same without you.